Alright, so I did this level 1 crazy mode, which I'm pretty happy with. So I'm just going to focus on... this is the only new one since last video, so I'll just show this one off. There's like a bunch to explain about it. But yeah, I'll just show that in the bottom right corner, there's nothing there, that my face isn't blocking anything. But yeah, so now we have... this is level 2 hard, very hard, and crazy. Now we have level 1 hard, very hard, and crazy. So yeah, there's two main obstacles. There's the thing at the bottom and the thing at the top. The thing at the top's like 5 times harder because the thing at the bottom has many different options. So for example, this like safe spot with the coins here is before this door thing, so you can like get to it and then use it as a safe spot, whereas here you have to pass the door to get to this. And then this one, you can get to it and get out, or you can go to this checkpoint and then go through here. But yeah, anyway, let me just show it off here. So there's a few different variations of how to get the bottom one. I'll just show off a couple of them. See, I can go in, wait. I can come in, like, right after it. Oop. It's hard to time it, though. See, let me just explain it. See, I keep missing my chance. These levels are supposed to be really hard, so it's not really that easy to demo it anymore. It's always possible to get in, even like you don't have to go early. I'm going like too early essentially, but yeah, see here I got in, and then I got to the safe spot, so I can follow it out, and then I can even change my mind and go back in. And yeah, I can follow it from behind like this, and then decide if there's an opening, or I can like wait here and then go in front of it. So now now it's like a slightly different timing or whatever. But yeah, you can go in from the front of it or from behind, and also if you go in from behind, you can change your mind and turn around and go back. But yeah, the intended way to get these coins is to go like this. You might try it like this a couple times and it might be like slightly too hard or whatever, so you would then go like this instead. You go all the way up here. This is hard to get, wait. Yeah, you go up here and go like that. So now that you have this checkpoint, it's like slightly easier to get these coins. Just go like this. So I won't have time to get out here, so I turn around, come here, and you just go like this. Boop. But yeah, I feel like the bottom coins, there's enough different options that, you know, it teaches you that the game, like, doesn't always present you with one, you know, option. You have, like, different options available. Some are better and worse. And then it's a warm-up for, like, this top one, which is way harder. Not way harder, but, like, harder. Yeah, and also, like, I want to have some levels be kind of, like, crazy looking, and some of them be more like simple. So since level 2 is pretty simple, I can justify having level 1 be like crazy. And I wanted to have level 1 be crazy anyway, because it's the introduction to crazy mode. But yeah, also I want them to look at these doors, so you'll see like, oh, okay, I can't get through here. And you actually, some people might get these coins thinking they can get through the door, and then you realize you can't. So yeah, it kind of just teaches you that you have one-way paths in certain spots. But yeah, these middle enemies, by staggering the red ones, it like maximizes the chance that there's like always an opening. If the red ones weren't staggered, there'd be too many instances where like by overlapping both going horizontal, there'd just be too many instances where you're just like, there's nowhere to run. Whereas here, you occasionally get spots. I'll try to find one like right there, or like right there. Sometimes you get 3 in a row, and then it kind of kills you. It feels a little bit unfair, but it doesn't happen that often, and actually you can dodge the 3 in a rows. If you anticipate a 3 in a row coming, you can kind of see it coming and dodge it. But yeah, overall, I feel the gameplay in the middle that's like the core gameplay for this level, and I feel it's similar enough to like the original levels that it's like makes sense as a remake, but it's like hard enough that it works for crazy mode, and it's fun enough that I'm happy to open up crazy mode with this area. And there's like a lot of opportunities for really tight, like especially along this wall, you get like a lot of opportunities to do like really, really tight dodges. Like there, I could have dodged it, I just missed it. But anyway, there's like basically only one way to do the top thing. You just wait around the exit or whatever, the opening, for it to come out, and then you try to run in as quickly as possible, and I give you a decent amount of leeway. So like there, I'll get through now. See, there's enough leeway that I can go like that, and once you're here, you're safe. A person might not realize they're safe there and then like try to go through like all in one go, which is also possible. But yeah, anyway, I felt like there's enough leeway on that thing that it's still interesting. I could actually tighten them up, I could speed them up a bit, but then when you're coming in and out of here, like so, if I were to speed up these green things, there wouldn't be enough time right here to get out. There's like just enough time right now, and yeah, with the green things as fast as they are, it makes this top part more interesting because it's like you're like a race against the clock to get through. But yeah, I also like how they like center, they like create like a square in like like in a snake motion. They kind of snake around this middle one. I think it just looks nice. And then also I like how there's some coins here, some coins here, some coins in the middle, and then these kind of like bring it together into like a line, so it creates like a diagonal of coins. But yeah, I'm happy with this one, even though it's pretty crazy and it uses a lot of different colors. I feel like it works as a first level for crazy mode, because it kind of gives you an idea of what to expect from crazy mode. It's like, but yeah, I also like that, you know, these are a group of 4, these are a group of 4, these are a group of 4, the coins are a group of 4, so you got like some 4s going, which creates, kind of looks nice. And I like the snaking of it. I made them like weave around and then like turn around here, because it creates like a cool snake animation. And then I made it green like a snake. But yeah, these are kind of like tunnels like a worm would crawl through, but I made it like a snake. But anyway, it's like the same thing, I guess. But yeah, this one, there's not that much more to analyze, but I feel the main core gameplay where you're hanging out in the middle here, waiting for an opening to get through the snake portion. I feel this is solid enough that I can open up crazy mode with this. This is arguably the most important level in the whole game, because when someone first comes to World Tour Game Remake, they'll click new game, then they'll see like hard, very hard, and crazy, and a lot of people out of curiosity will click crazy. So this is the first thing they see. Yeah. I also timed it that when you first get into the level, you see the snake goes around the wheel, curves around, and then does this part. So I wanted to like start with the cool part of the animation. But yeah, I think this one looks pretty good and works pretty well. It's not too easy, not too hard. The top is harder than the bottom, but not by that much. And the bottom has a cool, like, few different options that are kind of cool. And yeah, you have the intended way, which is the easiest way, which you go to this checkpoint and then you go through there. But the other way is only a little bit harder, and there's different variations of the other way. So I kind of like feel like it teaches the player a bit that you should consider your options, and some are better than others, and blah blah blah. But yeah, I can go like that, and I should be able to get through here. See, I gave it a fair amount of leeway. Okay, so anyway, that one's done. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show for now. I'm gonna try to start doing consistent videos where like I'm gonna like start banking up the videos where I'll make this video and I won't release it right away, and then that way I can have like a consistent video schedule. So I'm gonna try to do a video every like 3 days or something like that. But yeah, I already have a bunch of designs already designed. I just have to make them. So by the end of today, I should have another design done. But yeah, I'm going to try to just release a video every few days. Anyway, I'm going to now annoying because it requires memorization to like know the path to get through. And I have not memorized this. And if you try to do it on pure reaction time, it's really hard because you have to know which side of each thing to be on. Because sometimes, like, see, I want to be on the top side, then I want to be on the left side, then I want to be on the top side, then I want to be on the right side, then the top side, and like, sometimes it's like confusing. Like this time, sometimes it goes from the top, sometimes it goes down to the bottom, so I have to be on a different side of the tile. So yeah, basically I have to memorize this, but it's really hard to memorize because it goes so slow. So yeah, I'm kind of actually not thrilled about this one, but I'm gonna try. I don't really like the memorization. Okay, so I memorize that starting part. Okay, I'm gonna just try to memorize it. There's 2 stutters at the start. There's another stutter over here. There's another stutter over here. There's another, no. There's another stutter over here. Another double stutter. Up. Double stutter there again. And then to there. I'm trying to figure out where... How do you even get the paint? I don't even know how to get the paint. Where does the paint... I just want to figure out, like, how is it even possible to get the paint? I know there's a path there, but I don't know where it came from. I don't even know if I really... The problem is, this one's so slow that, like, it's not fun. The fun factor isn't really high enough that I don't even know if I want to get the paint. The paints are kind of like a bonus. You don't have to, but... Yeah, I'm not understanding even how I would get it. Because the pattern's going so slow. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this level, so I'm not going to get the paint. I don't want to do it just for the sake of doing it, because I could still say I beat the game without getting this paint, and I'm sure I've gotten this when I was making the level. Guaranteed I would have. So I've gotten it before. But yeah, I just don't really feel like getting that paint. Oh, okay, well, there you go. Yeah, it's not really that hard. The paint looks considerably harder. I don't even know where the path comes from to get it. But yeah, this level is so... I'm not a fan of this level at all, so I don't really want to stay on this level too long. The fun factor isn't high enough on this level that justifies like sitting around waiting and you know... Oh god, I thought I was gonna stutter on the next one. This one shouldn't be that hard, now that I've decided not to get the paint. And also it opens up reasonably commonly. Oh, okay, I see the path to get the paint now. Actually, maybe I will get the paint now that I think about it. I feel like maybe I should get it, because otherwise I haven't really beaten the game. And now that I think about it, it's not as hard as I thought. So actually I am going to get the paint. Now I'm just changing my mind. Yeah, I see the path now. Okay, here. So far it's easy. Okay, you stutter at the corner. Okay. You stutter at this other corner. Double stutter. Then another stutter. And then double stutter, I think. I can't remember. Maybe that's a triple stutter. And then it does nothing for a frame. Oh god. This one's harder than I thought. Whoa, what? Why is it doing all that stuff? Oh god. Oh, I missed the spot already. Okay, let me try again. Try to memorize it. Yeah, I think I will get the paint actually. Because otherwise I'm not really... I don't know. It doesn't feel right if I don't get the paint. But actually, now that I think about it, this isn't that bad. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's a double stutter. Pretty sure this is now like a quadruple. This is like a triple and then a wait. Wait. And then you have to go on the other side of it. And then again. Oh god. This one's going to be BS. But I'm going to do it anyway. I was thinking I don't really feel like doing it, so I'm not going to force myself to do it if I don't want to, but actually this does look reasonably fun actually. It's not as bad as I thought. Like, I was thinking this is just a really bad level design, but now that I look at it, it's not that bad. Let me just turn on my fan. It's hot in here. Oh god, no. I missed my spot. I missed it again. Okay, yeah. I was thinking I didn't really feel like it, but now that I look at it, it looks pretty fun, actually. It's not as long of a wait as I thought, and when you're waiting, it gives you a chance to memorize it. Okay, so that's a double. It might be a triple stutter at the corner. I can't remember, but I'm going to say double. And then here. Okay, then you triple on the right side, and then you wait. Then you go to the left side. No, stay on the right side, and then you then do some weird stuff. You have to go on the left side for a bit. Okay. Oh, I went the wrong way. I want to get the paint first. You don't even need the key. The key is just if you want to get the paint and not die. I'm gonna get the paint. It's actually kind of fun. I don't know why I was going to skip it. Now that I think about it, it's kind of fun. Okay, this is a double. Then I go back to the right. Okay. Then I go down. Now, I can't remember. Okay, couldn't remember. There you go. You get a chance to see how bad my memory is. Yeah, my memory isn't as great as it could be, but I remember things that matter. Yeah, I have a pretty good idea of what's happening now, though. I actually memorized it pretty decently well by this point, I think. I'm actually confused though. Oh! Okay, let me just look at it a bit longer. Okay, so here, down, up, down. Okay. Oh, yeah, I missed my thing again? Oh, darn it. I wish it would give you more chances so you don't miss it so often. I feel like I'm close enough that I want to make progress without trying to waste too much time. There's a chance I can memorize it in full right now. But yeah, it's about knowing which ones are going to open and which side you have to be on. Oh! See, that's a double. I should have known that. Okay, now you go down. Now this one, I can't remember if it's a single or a double, but I'm pretty sure it's a single. Yep, single. Okay, now this is a triple. That was 1, 2. Oh. Okay, I screwed it up. I would have died there anyway. I should memorize it more, actually. But I think it was a double and then a stall, but it might be a triple and then a stall. Okay, this is a triple and then a stall, I think. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then it stalls, and then you go up again. You go on the left now. Then you go up, and you go back on the right. Now I don't know. Oh! Oh, I got so close. That was like right near the end. See, it's really not that hard, actually. Once it looks harder than it is. I almost did it right there. I couldn't remember. I should have known, but I wasn't sure if there was one. There was one more stall or not, but I should have known. This is gonna be it. I haven't collected all the paints yet, but that's because I got right beside the paint and then just didn't collect it on purpose. It's not that I skipped the actual obstacle. The yellow paint, I just didn't feel like being yellow. Oops. So yeah, I'll get this one, then I have to memorize the other one, but the other one should be slightly easier, I think. The paint is designed to be the hard part. And this really wasn't that hard, actually. I was expecting I might spend half an hour on it or something, and it would be annoying, but actually it's pretty fun. And not as hard as I thought. Oh, I forgot. Oh. At least sometimes when you die, you get to start again right away. Oh, for some reason, I lost count there. I might do something like this on World's First Game Remake, but this design, I'm not sure about if I want it in the remake or not. I'm like daydreaming or something while that's happening, and I'm losing track. I feel like I forgot to say something about the last level design. I'm not trying to remember things to say, but then it's messing me up with this. Best off just focusing on this. Okay, see if I can remember. Okay, 1, 2, 3, stall, then go to the top. Okay, then on the other side. Now back to the top. Now the right side. Now back up again. Now down and now to the right. Boom. Okay, I can't remember this one, so that was inevitable. I kind of like the black. Let's try to remember this. Stall. Stall. No. So this one you gotta switch sides. Okay, let me just get some action in here. Okay, if you don't remember where the stalling is, then there's no point. Okay, there's a stall here. There's a stall here. And then there's left, down, right, up, right, right, up, right, up, right, up, down, down again. Okay, double at the end. Okay, this one really doesn't look that bad. It's about the same as the other one. Okay, turn around. I think it's right here. Oh! It's really not as hard to memorize it as I thought. My memory isn't as bad as I was expecting. Okay, here I gotta go up. Oh, it's on the other side. Up on the left side, I guess. Then down, then up on the right side, and then I forget. And then I got distracted. Okay, let me just look at this. Up on the left, down, up on the right, up, right, right, left. Okay. I'll forget again, but whatever. I shouldn't have moved the cursor. Got too cocky. Get to the left. Now you get to the right. You go like this. That's the next one. Now you go up to the top. Go back to the bottom. Oh! Don't go back to the bottom. Oh, I should. Okay, now let me just. I forgot what happens. I think it's a triple at the end, but I don't know. I think I might have it memorized now. Up. What? Okay, it's a double. It's a double. Now I got it. Now that one's a tricky one, actually. It's confusing. Pretty sure it's a triple at the end. If it's not a triple at the end, I'm gonna die again at the end, but it's okay. Wait, is this the one? Oh. Okay. Now I go like this, like that, up to the top, like that. Now you go back to the bottom now. Ah, see that? Now I don't remember now. Okay, now it's a triple. 1, 2. What? It was a double. Ah, thought it was a triple. The paint, I would say, was maybe even slightly easier. Because the changing of the directions and stuff on this one's a little bit more complicated. So you change direction once, or like side once there. Then here you gotta remember to change side. And you gotta remember not to change side and then to change side. And then here I'm confused. Here I'm lost. Okay, I forgot what to do. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's easier than I thought. Okay, this should be it. Oh, what? Wait. Oh, it's still still alive. Okay, 1, 2. Ta-da! Wasn't that bad though. Yeah. This one isn't even. I'm gonna wait till next video. I'm gonna be making more frequent videos now and banking them up so that I can release one every few days consistently. But yeah, this one I'm not worried about. This one, this first, I'm only worried about the end of this level. The rest I don't really care about. I don't think it's gonna be that hard. Make sure I'm saving. Toggle auto saving on. Okay, it's working. Okay, I'll see you next video. It's gonna be like every few days. I'm gonna have a video now. All right.